versus Wesley So, and Wesley is dominating this matchup. We just saw a knight and pawn ending with Fabi, but this one is now Wesley showing. Is he repeating moves? No, thank you very much. I'm of a pawn. Why would I want to repeat? Just keep it moving, but he has to be careful that he doesn't lose his H-pawn, but I'm not sure how careful he has to be.
Well, I mean, if you have the time in this position, you probably calculate something like king goes to the B pawn, I drop the H pawn, but who cares? He's done it differently. So I'm guessing if check is played, well,
no, but he has to worry about king H4. So he had to worry about that as well. And now here comes
knight A5 and
remember, he has only 5 seconds left. Does Pragnanandhaa trying to survive here?
King F5, okay. It's a bit of a Zugzwang situation, right?
No, it's
king
terrible.
Wait,
it must be.
But now you have like B4, A3, and so on, right? B3.
B3 played, and now
king F4. King
you have to defend both sides. This is the problem. How do you now? Now you're dropping the pawn.
That's impossible, right?
And you're not stopping this H pawn.
How do you stop the H pawn?
You're not stopping.
That's zero chance.
You're simply not stopping. Well, all of a sudden you have a chance.
Whoa.
Because he did not control your knight, but it must be losing after king back. And there the knight. The knight has to get on the right circuit, and here comes black's knight to disrupt to knight F3.
Yeah.
And that's going to be problematic. How do you play now? Knight F3 on the board, knight E4, king in,
G2.
and now you're on no circuit that saves you.
No checks whatsoever. Yeah.
Knight up.
Go here.
And now knight D5. Sorry, knight E5 is what I wanted to play.
Knight E5.
Knight E5 followed by a push should win. There it is.
Knight E5, yes.
There it is.
The knight.
Push,
H2.
and you should be resigning shortly, as he has plenty of time on the clock. And he's just moving now, but he's gonna
Queen
nasty
H8.
pin. And
what a move.
That's gonna be don't play king F4.
No.
Knight G6 check.
No.
That would have been a nasty. Of course. You know, this ending I play against my students with just the knight, and I do it in blitz. And oftentimes they can't figure out how to beat the knight by itself. It is a technique to beating this knight, but it's not as easy. He's going to go try to win the pawn. He could have moved the king there just to see if he fell for king takes b2.
No.
But I doubt Wesley would. But even this position, which he now resigns, this position is an interesting exercise, queen versus knight, but not when you're playing against 27.
Okay, so
50
Wesley
players.
wins.
So Wesley has won.